Why would someone stay silent for years, then suddenly decide to speak when the spotlight is hotter than ever? Late 2025 has reopened one of the most debated chapters in royal-adjacent celebrity culture, and this time, it's coming from inside the family. Meghan Markle's half-brother is once again making headlines, teasing claims that fans and critics have argued over for years. Nothing has been proven. No documents have been released. But the timing alone has reignited a conversation many thought had faded away. And that timing is raising eyebrows. Thomas Markle Jr. isn't a random commentator or an online critic. He's Meghan Markle's half-brother and someone who publicly warned Prince Harry back in 2018, just days before the royal wedding. At the time, his open letter was dismissed as bitterness or attention-seeking. Yet years later, supporters point out that many of the family fractures he predicted eventually happened. That doesn't make his claims true, but it does explain why people listen when he speaks. And now, after years of relative quiet, he's hinting there's more he hasn't shared. But this isn't the first time he's suggested that Meghan's early years weren't exactly what the public believes. For more than a decade, online forums and tabloid commentary have circulated rumors about Meghan Markle's pre-fame lifestyle, often using the phrase yacht girl. To be clear, these claims have never been proven, verified, or confirmed by reliable evidence. They remain internet speculation. What keeps them alive isn't proof, but unanswered questions, recycled photos, and debated timelines that resurface every few years. Meghan herself has never directly addressed these rumors, choosing instead to stay silent. And in celebrity culture, silence often invites even more speculation. And that silence is exactly what keeps the discussion going. Between graduating from Northwestern and landing her role on Suits, Meghan has described herself as a struggling actress, auditioning constantly, taking small roles and trying to break through in Hollywood. That narrative is familiar and believable. However, critics point to overlapping reports of international travel, luxury settings, and elite social circles during that same period. Again, none of this proves wrongdoing, but it's the contrast between the two narratives that fuels curiosity. How did those worlds intersect? And who helped open those doors? Those are questions observers keep asking. This is where her brother claims he has answers. Earlier in 2025, Thomas Markle Jr. publicly announced plans to write a book. According to reports, the goal isn't reconciliation, it's correction. He has said he wants to challenge what he calls Meghan's public narrative. No manuscript has been released. No publisher has confirmed details. And there's no guarantee the book will ever see daylight. But sources claim it could address her early adult years in more detail than ever before. Whether that happens or what it might contain remains unknown. And family tension may be pushing this further. In late 2025, Thomas Markle Sr. reportedly faced a serious medical emergency overseas. Thomas Jr. has spoken openly about being his father's primary caregiver and about feeling abandoned by Meghan during the crisis. Family health emergencies often intensify unresolved resentment, and observers believe this moment may have changed his willingness to stay quiet. Again, this is perception, not proof, but perception matters when it comes to public narratives, which is why this moment feels different. Right now, Meghan Markle is rebranding herself yet again. This time as a lifestyle figure focused on wellness, compassion, and authenticity. That image relies heavily on trust. If unresolved questions about her past continue resurfacing without clarification, brands and audiences may grow uneasy. Not because rumors are facts, but because unanswered stories create doubt. In the influencer economy, doubt can be just as damaging as confirmed controversy. But none of this answers the biggest question. Will Thomas Markle Jr. actually release his book? Or is this another moment of talk without follow-through? And if he does speak in detail, will it bring clarity or just more noise? As of now, nothing has been proven, nothing has been verified, and all claims remain allegations. But one thing is clear. When family members decide they're done staying silent, public narratives can shift fast. Whether this becomes another forgotten headline, or a turning point in Meghan Markle's carefully managed image, is something only time will reveal. And that's exactly why people are watching.